Nothing like a whiskey delivery to start off Whiskey Mystery. Hi, I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
And of course, these will be 2 new bottles going in. I put them on the table straight away so that we remember. Of course, it is the Pear of Kilchoman. Who wants to make a bet that we prefer the bourbon rather than the sherry version? Judging by our past preferences. How's everybody doing? 129. And today, well, yesterday actually was our 2-year anniversary of our first blind whiskey video. And it's amazing that we still have some of those waiting. Like this Auchentoshan 12, it's still in the blind somewhere after 2 years waiting to show up again. But today we will be blind tasting number 129. We will nose it, taste it, rank it on the shelf that you can see has not been separated into 2 parts. It is still one linear shelf because we just didn't like it when we looked at it. Matthias has picked us this one. Are we ready? Okay, let's go. Well, actually, before we pour, yesterday's glass. No peat, is there?
Mm.
Sort of honey and oak dust, but quite deep though. Right, let's I know what you're thinking. You're all shouting, start the timer for the next 12 minutes. Let's see what we're going to get. I didn't really pour in a very bubbly way, but I can assure you we are in big bubbles, no troubles land. And let's just go straight for 56 comparison. I think today's bubbles are clearing faster and maybe bigger. 61 comparison. Not quite in bourbon land, are they? But that's
59, 58.
upper 50s, I would think. Maybe not 60. 58. Maybe. So with that in mind, I think, yeah, I think I'm going to go for a water pour.
I'm getting an oaky smokiness.
An oaky smokiness. Let's go 50% water here, just to get us started. Quite a bit of swirl in there, isn't there? Right. Are we nosing or are we tasting? I feel like tasting. What's your expectation from from yesterday's tasting? Are you excited about it?
It's pretty good. It's just that but the first
Yeah.
it's very straightforward.
Straightforward. I'm surprised how much alcohol is coming off that watered down version.
Oh, the sweetness beauty is better than coming from straight.
Yeah, let me compare. So 50% water, neat. That's sort of like a spicy spice dust nose alcohol burn. And then watered down version. Oh, the spice is there. You know what? A tiny little bit of plasticine, which makes me think of peat, but it's not. But maybe oak. Maybe it's char. Oak char.
You're going white potato.
I'm not saying Yukon white potatoes.
It's big. Sweetness because it's not really serious. It's not savory. It's not a potato type of.
A sweet but white potato.
Mashed potato.
Mashed potatoes? Yeah, it's not so honey, is it? Oh, a lot more honey on this though. That's interesting. Okay, let's have a taste.
And a bit of savory, cheesy herbs.
A little bit of savoury cheesiness. That was more on the empty glass, to be honest, at the end of yesterday. As the glass emptied, which did remind me of some of those old malt casks. Now, I am notoriously getting age wrong on these ex-bourbon or refill sherry type of whiskies. Which, do you think there's any sherry in here?
I don't think so. I think the producer for our Ex-Bourbon is very neat, clean.
If the sherry, then it's a refill tired sherry cask. So we have had that with old malt
But
cask.
I'm not getting caramel. Now sugar is more of a touch of honey. Soft and delicate.
Oh, still quite powerful. Apples,
Very clean.
but more herbal. A little bit of apple and then herbal. Let's see.
And also I'm getting eucalyptus.
There is a menthol, even on the watered down one. I thought yesterday that was just the alcohol, but even the watered down one, I'm getting this menthol as well.
Minty. But it's but I have.
But light white fruit.
Yes. And not that fruity. It's more of grassy fruit.
Yeah. White fruit, little grassy, then herbal, little bit of mint on top. Not overly sweet, not overly complex either.
And some kind of lemony freshness. Citrus.
Lemony freshness. Oh, I was just about to say, don't drink the strong one.
That maybe not that strong. Maybe 46,
Well,
47.
I want to compare to some things which are less ABV, and they always compare badly if you do it, if you go from 59% or down to 46. So I wanted you to taste something and just to have that in your mind when we go to this, because it's only 46%. It's a very early comparison, isn't it? I'll tell you what it is later, but just hold this in your taste.
It's ABV. Oh, and that of smoke.
Okay. Just remember this, and we'll come back, because if we taste it later, it may not hold up. Now,
That was good.
before we go into this one, I'm going to have some water. Actually, I'm going to have some protective water.
That's musty as well.
A bit more honey actually with the full strength. Spiciness is coming up. Creamy. Quite strong. Let me try a full strength sip.
I get a bit of sweet in it, almost honey, but more of grassy honey.
Yeah, a grassy honey. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe it is more 56, 57. Oh no, hang on. The burn is there. No, I still think it's up higher.
It's why ethery finish.
A little bit of chocolate.
The second half is not memorable.
Not that memorable. I'm going to put in a reasonable amount of water here. This is definitely along the lines of the old malt cask type of bottlings that we've enjoyed before, but it could also be young. I was thinking, oh, it's probably an old ex-bourbon 20-year something.
At the finish, it can be around 15 to 18.
Yeah, but maybe it's one of those 8-year Scotch Malt Whisky Society
But
bottles.
finish something in the finish.
I don't know. Why don't you tell us? Is it a good thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's older.
The first half overall is very simple. It's very straightforward. It's almost boring.
Almost boring, but not quite. It's
not complex enough.
you could call something boring, or you could call something classic. I would say this is more classic than boring. Okay, now, do you prefer this or the one I just gave you?
Yeah, that one not because that something is more going on. Too clean and too simple.
So this is the 18-year Deanston Ex-Bourbon.
But very similar then, but it's definitely going on.
So, but you preferred the Deanston?
Oh yeah, so good.
All right, let's just roll into comparisons.
About ABV, but that is still ABV.
46, that's why I gave it to you first. better or worse? Oh, honey melon spice. Quite similar.
I prefer this more because it's more got on.
This one is what remains of our Glen Grant 20-year-old from Cadenheads. This is 52%, and it's the last one on the top shelf. So a Glen Grant 20-year-old. Now, this is 20. Does this seem like it could be 20?
Oh, I think it's very creamy. It's good.
Oh, you're saying better?
Actually, well, I think the second half is better than this one. Yeah, the first half. Okay, I go for this one.
So close.
No. I got it very thick, creamy. It's just.
Okay, another one.
But then.
Tobermory 22.
Oh, I think it's beautiful. I prefer this.
That's very grassy by comparison.
What is this?
Tobermory 22-year-old.
It's very good.
I was going with the old malt cask type of thinking.
And I've got a salty ocean.
Yeah, it is a bit salty, isn't it?
I like it.
Well, Tobermory is on mull, isn't it? So this is salty, grassy.
I've known
Sour.
that it's when you do your stuff. I thought it's ABV.
54. Okay, back to today.
Oh, it's beautiful. The creamy, lemony, grassy, ocean sea.
So I think that means today is closer to Tobermory, but then maybe the Glen Grant isn't as good as we thought. I think it's on the shelf.
Do you prefer that one or you prefer this?
I think I prefer the Glen Grant, but I think I'm going to put it next to the Tobermory.
Because it's just very, you go to classic, it's straightforward.
Yeah. Right. What should we do? We should. We've got 1 minute. Let's quickly jump to the spreadsheet, right?
I get a Pear candy spice.
That's what I called it. It is like a light fruit, and it is quite spicy. Spreadsheet. We're coming from the top down, of course. So, don't think it's over 60. Oh, what about Colila unpeated? You never know. We have a Linkwood, a Blair Athol. If it's young, it could be that Ex-Bourbon Annandale. It could be a young Glenallachie. Royal Brackla, Ben Roma. There's quite a few it could be in here.
Actually, the finish, but I do not know if the company of everything.
We've got 7 seconds. So a quick look at the painting. Fairly light, and time is up, and quite a lot of pepper over the top. Prices. What would you want to pay for it?
75.
Cheapskate deeper. 75. Okay,
but it's a nice muck.
that's probably fair enough because the
It's actually pretty good.
where's the Deanston? The Deanston is only $120.
Oh,
So
I really like that very much, and I like this one.
yeah, you quite like those savoury ones. I'm going to go to the chat and see what everyone is thinking before we get to the reveal. Okay. Oh, quite a lot of people in. Lots of chat going on. Let's see. I'm going to just look for orange. Donna Pass. How you doing, Tim? Wading through the snow. Zelanier. Considering their problems to find peat in Brookladdies. Octomore 6.1. That is not a bad guess, Zelanier. I think it was Ben, Whiskey Geek Ben, commented on the video, reminding me, I think, if I remember it right, that Port Charlotte uses Highland peat, not Isla peat. And if that
I didn't know that.
is that true? I think that's what Ben said, and that makes it seem a lot softer. Right. Jimmy Leg, it's a fine line between classic and boring. Yeah. Are we having a classic show today? Oh, Martin likes that Deanston 18 also.
Oh, yes.
And Jerry Miller. Yeah, you know, at that, I saw it in Total Wine, and I was like, we should pick up another one. 120. Oh, are we? Okay. Apparently we are. Right, Patrice. Shelf are back in the original form. Yes, they are, Patrice. Okay, let me skip down. Matthias is jumping in with an Annandale guess there. Jimmy Leg at the bottom here. Some of us think it's the Valanche. Ooh. Do we still have a Valanche in there? That is funny because that's because of our no peat. You know, that, what was it? The MC01, there was no peat in the day before glass at all. I think, you know, when I pull out the old ones, you can almost guarantee it's going to be an 8-year-old. So I was almost going to counter guess myself and just go for something young. That's the Annandale.
I'm here. Is this
4 years old. What about Royal Bracklet is also 58%. And then everything else we have are sharing bottles, which here's a 58% Ben Romack. There's a almost 60% Linkwood.
How many years is this one?
Don't know, 10 or less. Oh, there's a 8-year Glenallachie, which is 59% almost. A 62% Glenelgin, that's only 8 years old. And then there's the Colila, the 18-year Colila.
Too thin. I think very this. So forget that one.
Do you have a guess? I think I'm going to go with my.
Emily, so maybe a bit of Emily. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for the Blair Athol, which is what ABV? Oh, 59.6.
Maybe. That's blend.
What else is here? I'm looking for slightly less ABV.
Can I remove this?
Yeah. You don't want this one? Are you going to go for that one?
I'm going to go for Emily.
Oh, it's 62%. You going that high? Right, get your guesses in. Matthias, for sure, it's Springbank local barley. No, it can't be. Oh, hi, Greg. Nice to see you in. Let's see. Which one are you going for? Right, pick one. Pick one. Okay, you're going to go for the Ben Romack. Fine. The only thing that's making me nervous about my Blair Athol guess is the fact that it is 59%, and I was thinking it's maybe not quite as high as that. We will go to the ABV, and then we'll maybe have a reshuffle. Everybody ready? Here we go. Here's the reveal. It is 57%. Reshuffle time.
Oh, is that a banana?
Well, it could be. Where are the other papers? That means I should have gone with my gut instinct of going young. No, I can't find anything. 59? 58? What was the Colila? Where's the Colila? Oh no. Just give myself the bomb right now. Is it old or is it young?
18. But I don't know how old is this one.
It's 9 years old.
9!
It's 107. Well, hang on. How old is that? You don't know how old it is. $107. So you wanted to pay $75? It's a Campbelltown.
Oh no!
Hang on.
I mean, the first half is good. The second half is a dip.
It's a Springbank. No.
I mean,
Oh, what about the bourbon Springbank? Where's that? Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh, I'm stuck!
That cannot be right. No. No. Something's wrong. I want to recount. This cannot be right. This is local barley 9. We're going to have to take a minute. Go and watch some unpacking while we recover. Hold on. In front of cases again. So we just come back from New Zealand. Well, Australia first and then New Zealand. We're at San Francisco International Airport. So the duty free is always fun. Can you find something that is cheaper here than in Total Wine? And the answer is normally no. Let's have a look. We've actually got some good ones over here. Look, we've got some Glenallachie, Glenallachie.
Yeah, we will put it in a special bag. Don't open it until you find your customer.
I think I'm looking for travel. These are travel exclusives, aren't they?
What
have we got?
Sealed bag. And then when you pass the TSA, it's okay.
Quite good selection over there. I'm seriously angry.
But I'm definitely gone. You got it. Whenever I use the word, is it the performing you?
Eucalyptus.
And whenever I use that word, it's for Springbank. If you at all,
I don't want to talk. I'm too angry. Hang on.
The second half is the dip a bit. The first half.
No, but this is our favourite bottle ever. Oh, you should have brought up another Springbank. Anyway, hang on. Let me try again. It's rubbish.
I think we are very fair. It's the second half. It dipped off. We got in 9 years. But yeah, finished. It's a compliment.
Yeah, but the label says it should be here. And the blind tasting says it should be here.
I can't believe we got twice.
Because I just put it up there. So we're saying local barley 9 is here on the shelf?
But it's better than Glenallachie.
I'm going to quit and run away with my Springbank local barley 9 bottles.
How many? Didn't I come up first?
Deeper said how many. Let me look at the picture. Look, we almost drew nothing in that. Look, nothing. It's like the weakest.
I mean, I don't know if you look, you see, you got it, but that's, I was the Christine Emily, savory herb, cheesy, everything is there. At the bar is simple but old.
I don't like this game anymore.
Maybe we have moved on.
It tastes exactly like I said, though. Let me go back to this one. This is the first time we've ever tasted it without knowing what it is. Okay.
I mean, it's just fantastic. The first half was very extremely thick. The second half is almost disappear, no memory. I then it got back with the finish, but the finish is very subtle.
What to say? I'm afraid to face the chat. Here we go. Let's face the chat. Could you do me a favour and get the local Barley 10?
Okay, Barley 10.
From the white cupboard.
Okay.
Right. Let's face the chat. Matthias. Well, you did get it right. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Patrice. I hope it's not Springbank Local Barley 9 Optic. How can it be? Oh my god, so funny. Whisky 101. You're right. I'm just so sad. Okay, let's roll down. They're doomed. We are, Greg. Honestly, it's just like, we're going to have to take a week off to recover. Fooled again by the Springbank. Well, fooled again by blind tasting. Mood to move, I think. How can it be the 9 though? Boring Springbank. Don't think so. You led us astray. Oh, Owen. Love Deeper's reaction. Yes. Retest, Aaron. Matthias. Again. First, I think. Matthias, how? I mean, I know it was a joke, but maybe you had more insight than we did. Whiskey 101. I think you need a dry month to totally reset your palates. There's no hope for us, is there? Yeah, Owen is also saying palate reset. Jimmy Jazz, some folks need to have a palate adjustment. Everyone's saying it. Do a recount, Lucas. Oh. Let's see. The power of blind tasting. Donna Pass. Spad. Pre-COVID madness? Maybe, what are you saying? We're losing our taste? From today, we can no longer link the notes to the spreadsheet. Yeah, it's on. No Sullivan's Code then. Let's see, I'm sure they're faking ballots now. Oh, you brought the 16 up?
16.
Right. It is confirmed that Deeper loves Springbank label. The juice is still up for debate. Blind. Anyways, okay. Better jump down. Let's see. Petehead. This is turning into a great sitcom. Patrice. I think it's totally normal. It's the mystery of the palate. One day you love it and the next you don't. We didn't like it that much yesterday though. Greg, let's see. Greg. Oh, just lost the chat. If I won a huge lottery, I'll send you a big sample of some serious old-time local barley from the 60s. Ah, yeah. Don't tempt us. Blind tastings bring out the truth. Whiskey 101. First super chat gets a full bottle of local barley. Okay. Palates change over time. No, hang on. Let's see. False graph. I do find it interesting that you thought it could be very old. Yeah, but I also get that wrong a lot, don't I? I get that wrong a lot. Donna Pass, if it turns out long term you don't like it, I can always flip a bottle. We do have quite a few in the corner. Best episode ever, Mr. Ed is saying.
Not for us.
Matthias says, I just poured Kilchoman 100% Isla and I smell no peat at all. So I share your confusement. Thanks for that, Matthias. All right, I'm going to have to catch up with that chat. But, hang on, where's the 9? Where is the... This is the 9. I haven't recovered. I'm just going to be grumpy. We've got 15 more minutes until Roy. I'm just going to be grumpy until then. I'm so disappointed in myself.
It's very... I'm to say the same word again. It's just it's easy. It's just to take it off. Disappear.
Memory. Reality. Let's compare to the 10, because in the Springbank lineup we did not like the 10 as much as we liked the 9. Annoyed. Very, very annoyed.
Soccer.
Okay, let's... Oh, yeah, that's nice. There's a tiny bit of port in this one.
I think it's more sweet. It's the freak of sweetness. But okay, the take it off. It dips off, but not a bad way.
Okay, let's talk about why this didn't meet my memory's expectation. This doesn't taste as deep.
You mean
the 9?
9.
It doesn't taste as deep and rich as my memory tells me it should. And, you know, the painting shows that, right? It looks thin and light. When I tasted it, I thought it was not as strong as the 58% that it is. Well, what is it? It's
57.
Oh, it's 57 point something, isn't it?
But the point is that it is thick, creamy, just at the beginning.
The notes are there.
I think creamy, thick, sweet, savoury.
We did get a bit of cheesiness. We didn't get any peat. We did get a bit of that menthol and the grassiness, and it's not sweet. It is more savoury. But I thought this was a kind of a tired old cask, which was...
But I never got that before. It's the first time today that I've almost poured it straight over. So I feel so bad.
It does just taste a bit thin today. Let me try the other glass. Not sure which one was the full pour.
I'm rather thin. Then is more sweet, just creamy, very similar, but it's sweeter.
Now it just tastes like all the notes from the blind tasting, and the label isn't helping. It tastes like disappointment.
I was right.
We do have a bottle.
I was right. The scene.
We do have a bottle where we mixed a little bit of this in, which is the Sauternes, about that much.
What is that? It's the same as this?
No, it's the 11-year Sauternes.
That one.
And I'm just wondering if this, yeah, this one. I'm just wondering if this is the richer, deeper experience I was remembering.
So you prefer that or this?
I think a bit of this does help it. Oh, I'm traumatized. Right.
Yeah, this one is more complexity. There's more going on.
Right, we're breaking out the Springbank 16-year-old. I should take the chat off. We've run out of glassware. So Deepa, you're going to have the gold glass for the 16. What's the ABV? 54.3. Now my memory of this is that it's going to be more grassy, herbal.
16.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's halfway to.
Oh, the 9.
It's halfway towards Bear Barley, the 16.
The 9 smells more. The 16. No, Pear, more Pear. That's probably that Pear.
It's halfway towards Bear Barley.
I think it's fantastic.
I'm just going to be angry. That's all.
But that is better with the eye that today's this. But what do you think of the scene? Tell them I'm not talking about the scene.
I told them. It doesn't matter.
I missed off.
I'm not talking anymore.
I need to know.
I can't remember.
Come on, tell me what you prefer the scene.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing anymore.
Nine, please. I mean, but fantastic. Is that, yeah. Oh, really. I'm lost. I think you better go to Roy. Roy is an expert.
Right. We've got a few minutes. Matthias, send us a linked choice.
Anyway, whatever apple, they are fantastic. They're very good. It's brought by.
It's better than black art.
Yeah, oh yes. Any day.
I'm going to the chat for a bit. Hopefully somebody said something nice. Here we go. Let me scroll up a bit. Can I see anything? Let's see. Casimir, Springbank, have to watch this on replay. Oh no, I'm going to have to watch it on replay. Over and over as penance. Patrice, now it's time for brand influence. Yes. Oh. Roman B, I picked that Tobermory bottle for you. Top notch. It is. We do like the Tobermory. Patrice again, let's see. Maybe from now on Springbank will become overrated like the Macallan. No.
Before you got it on, wait. Before you got it on, about the finish is always there. It's always nice.
Nothing can save this episode. There's no point in saying anything. Greg's Whiskey Guide. Haven't opened my 16-year-old yet. The only one I have. Come on, Greg. Get it open. It's somewhere between the 9 and Bear Barley as a flavour profile. Anthony, don't feel bad. Your experience is different at the distillery versus the different settings. True, but we didn't have the local barley at the distillery. Jimmy Leg. Phil, I can feel your pain through the screen. Taste of disappointment. Yes. Donna Pass. All right, I better jump down. Oh no, we're at the end of the chat. Let's see. Greg. Matthias, just got the classic Springbank 10 in the mail. Maybe I'll just stick to this one. Lucas, for God's sake, someone pet the guy. Patrice, try it in the gold glass. Maybe it will be better. That's a very good idea. Where's the gold glass? Have you finished the 16?
What is this one?
16. Finish that. I think. No.
You better use the glass.
No.
Because so many different colours.
A little bit of 16 influence. Okay. Totally unbiased, of course. Let me see. Let me look at the gold glass for a little bit.
9.
Yeah. Totally unbiased. This next tasting. Ooh, that's lovely. Wow. What was I thinking? Oh, I feel so much better now, Patrice.
Oh,
that was such a great idea. Oh, because the gold glass really brought out the flavors in a way that, that's the problem with clear glass, that it suppresses all of the flavors and the votes. And the gold glass is the true measure. These are all the legal votes. The gold glass represents all the true legal votes, and the clear glass is, fake. This is fake whiskey.
What is this?
I don't care if it's in a gold glass. Real. That's better. Right, Matthias. Well, we know you can't pick the Springbank local barley 9. Philside, bottom shelf, right side, from the back onto the next deception. What? Hang on, I've lost track. Bottom shelf, right side. I think that probably means in here, right?
It's right at the back. Now we go right at the very back.
Save us, Matthias. Save. Actually, you got us into this trouble, Matthias. Number. Pick a bottle. Number 130. Another one from the Mathmeister. I just replied to a comment saying, it's our 2-year anniversary, but some days it feels like we've learned nothing. Today's one of these days. If this is a bourbon. Oh, hang on.
But for all, it's informally for all.
Here we go. 130.
Oh.
Big bubbles. Big bubbles, bourbon colours.
But it better not be bourbon after it goes roll.
Glue. It's like wood glue.
Boot.
Oh, big bubbles, but it doesn't taste strong because we've been drinking cask strength.
It's more of very garum.
Is it a bourbon?
Is it? But picking on me soul.
There's 2 minutes. Hang on. Is this a bourbon?
I don't know. No. I think it's not bourbon.
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy Leg. Feels like you need this. Oh, I do, Jimmy. I'm calling bourbon.
It's not bourbon.
Hang on. Right.
I'm not right.
We will
But then you're not right.
we will see you over at Roy's, and
That fun.
and on Sunday we will be finding out what type of non-bourbon is 130. I'm just going to go under the table.